Hi friends, welcome. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make what I am calling the Anastasia scarf. This is inspired by a designer friend of mine, The Real Journey Chanel Designs, Anastasia Smith. You can find her here on YouTube too, or all the other platforms. But she is super fancy and is always changing up stitches and things, and I was inspired by her to create this pattern. So I'm going to show you guys how to make this scarf, my very first design. Alright, so what I used is medium weight acrylic yarn, 2 colors if you want a contrasting border, or if you want to do a border in another color, or just one color if you want solid. You need your scissors, you need a needle for weaving in ends, and I'm using a 6mm J10 hook. 6mm. Alright, let's get started, friends. Sorry. Okay, so this scarf is made using puff stitches and double crochet stitches, but we are going to start with our slip knot, and then we're going to chain 20. We're going to chain 20 because we want a multiple of 3 plus 2 for this pattern. So we're going to chain 20. Okay, chain 20. And now we're going to single crochet all the way across, starting in the second chain from the hook. So, you're just going to go in the back ridge, insert your hook, pull through, and pull through. And do that all the way down the row. I will meet you at the end of the row. Okay, so I single crocheted across my chain and I have 19 single crochets here now. Now for the second row, we are going to chain 3 and then turn. So chain 3 and turn. And now this chain 3 is going to count as our first double crochet. So we're going to skip this stitch because this chain counts as this stitch. Now this pattern skips 2 stitches and then uses the third stitch. So we're going to skip this, and go into here. This pattern also uses puff stitches, so we are going to yarn over 4 times because I like puffy puffs. So we're going to yarn over, insert the hook into the 4th stitch because the first one is the chain 3, then we're skipping 2, then we're going into the 4th stitch. So yarn over, pull up a loop. Yarn over, insert the hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. We're going to do this 2 more times, so it's 4 times in total. Yarn over, insert the hook, yarn over, pull up the loop, yarn over, insert the hook, yarn over, pull up the loop. So now we have 9 loops on our hook. Now you want to make sure your tension is loose enough that you can get your hook through all the loops except one. These are fancy puffs. And then we're going to yarn over again and pull through those 2 to close it off. Then we're going to chain 1, and we're going to do 1 more puff in that same stitch. So yarn over, pull through, yarn over, 2, 3, 4. Pull through all but the last one, and then pull through those 2. Now we have a puff V-stitch. It's a V because of the chain in between. Now we're going to skip 2 stitches and make another puff V stitch. So yarn over, insert the hook, yarn over, pull through the loop. 3 more times. Yarn over, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're going to pull through all the loops except that last guy. And then pull through both. And then we're going to chain 1. And then we're going to do another puff. So yarn over, insert the hook, yarn over, pull through. 3 more times. Yarn over, pull through all but that last one. And then yarn over, pull through both. Okay, now we're going to do a shell. We're going to skip 2 stitches again, and then we're going to do 5 double crochets into the 3rd stitch. Oh, so double crochet, sorry friends, we're going to yarn over, we're going to insert our hook into the stitch, we're going to yarn over, pull through a loop. Now there's 3 on the hook. We're going to yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the other 2. That's your double crochet. Now you're going to do that 5 times in this one stitch to make a shell, a 5 DC shell. So yarn over, insert the hook, yarn over, pull back a loop. We have 3 loops on the hook. Whoops. 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now there's 5 double crochets. We're going to skip 2 and do a puff stitch here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chain 1, puff stitch. Alright, pull through, pull through. Now we're going to make a puff stitch to finish it off. Another puff stitch to finish the V. Okay, and now we're going to skip these last 2 stitches. And we're going to make a double crochet in the very last stitch to mirror the chain 3 that we made at the beginning. Okay, so now we're going to chain 2. You want to make sure it's loose because you're going to have to double crochet into that top chain every single row. If you want to chain 3 and go into your 3rd chain, that's fine, but I'm using a chain 2 for my pattern. Now, we are going to do a puff V stitch in every single chain space, and we are going to do a 5 DC shell, so just 5 double crochets in one space in the middle double crochet. And we're just going to repeat this, and then we're going to double crochet in the chain at the end. So we're going to start with chain 2, puff V stitch, 5 DC, puff V stitch, double crochet. And then chain 2 and continue. Chain 2, continue until the scarf is the length you want it, and then I will show you the border. But I will show you how to do this row real quick, and then we'll meet up for the border. Alright, so we did a puff V stitch, a puff V stitch. Now I'm going to do the 5 double crochet in the 3rd double crochet. So yarn over, insert the hook, 1, 2, third. Yarn over, pull through, pull through. Okay, and now we're just going to continue and do the 2 puffy stitches and double crochet. Alright, so this one started with a chain 3, so I'm going to double crochet into that 3rd chain there, if I can get it. We're going to chain 2 and continue. Okay, so I did all of my puff stitch shell rows. I did a total of 108 rows of these, and now we are going to finish it off with a single crochet row across the top. So after the last row, oh, and also this measures about 78 inches long, so depending on how long you want your scarf, adjust your rows as necessary. So if you want a really long scarf that you can fold in half and wrap around your neck, then do about 108 rows or so. So now what we're going to do is chain 1 and turn. And then we're just going to single crochet across the top in every puff stitch, space, and double crochet. So we're going to start in the first stitch and a single crochet, just like in the beginning. Insert the hook, pull through a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, we're going to go in every double crochet across. And we're going to put 1 in the last stitch there. Chain 2. Okay. And then we're going to fasten off. Pull through the tail. Okay, if you want, you can weave in your ends now, or we can I'm just going to jump straight to the border and weave in later. Okay, so I'm going to continue with the border color. So you're going to use the same size hook, the 6mm, and we're going to continue from where we left off. However, we're going to attach somewhere in the middle of the row. We're not going to attach where we fastened off. We're going to attach in the middle so that it doesn't leave a funny little bump. Okay, so I'm just going to pick a stitch, attach my yarn with a slip stitch. We're going to chain 1 and we're going to half double crochet. And then we're going to half double crochet in every stitch across until the corner. At the corner stitch, the last stitch in your row, you're going to do 3 half double crochets. And now a half double is yarn over, insert the hook, yarn over, pull through. You have 3 on the hook now. yarn over, pull through all 3. That's a half double. Okay, we're at the last stitch, so we're going to do 1, 2, tuck this tail a little, 3. Okay, now we're at the long side. So what I like to do is 2 half double crochets for every row. So this third half double crochet counts for the single crochet here, so we're just going to go into the second row and do 2 half double crochets for every row down the side. When you get to the bottom, you're going to 3 half double crochet in the corner. And then when you get to the very first beginning row, you're just going to half double crochet in each stitch across. And then you're going to 3 half double crochet in that corner at the end of the row. And then you're going to do the same thing to mirror this side up the other side, just 2 half double crochet in each row. 3 half double crochet in the corner, and then half double crochet in each stitch until you get to the beginning. And then you're going to slip stitch in that first half double crochet. So I will finish this off and meet you guys back at the beginning to show you the next border round. Okay, so I did the border all the way to this last corner here. I'm going to show you the last corner. We're just going to do 3 half double crochet in the corner. So the first stitch of the beginning row there. 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to half double crochet across till we get to this stitch, and then we're going to join with a slip stitch here. Okay, just go through the top of the stitch, yarn over, pull through both loops. Okay, and now we are going to chain 1, and we're going to continue the border. If you want to call it a day here, you can fasten off and weave in your ends and be done, but I'm going to add a little lacy border with a picot edge. So I'll show you guys how to do that. We are going to single crochet, chain 3, slip stitch in the single crochet, and then single crochet again. Then we're going to chain 4, skip 2, single crochet. Okay, and then we're going to chain 3, slip stitch in this single crochet. So just in the single crochet there where you would normally stitch, just make a slip stitch and then single crochet in the next stitch. Chain 4, skip 2, single crochet. And we're just going to repeat this all the way around until we get to the beginning. And then you would single crochet, chain 3 and slip stitch, single crochet, chain 4, slip stitch. But I'll show you that when I get around. Chain 3, slip stitch in the single crochet. That makes your picot stitch, and then single crochet in the next stitch. Chain 4, skip 2, That puts me at the corner here. If you started in a different stitch, you might be at a different stitch by the corner. That's okay. And also when we get around, you might only have one stitch left. That'll be okay too. It won't mess up the pattern. I'll show you what to do when we get there. Okay, so I'll show you what to do one more time, and then I'll meet you back at the beginning and I'll show you how to end it. Chain 3 off the single crochet, slip stitch in the single crochet, single crochet in the next stitch, chain 4 and skip 2, and single crochet in the next one. We're just going to repeat that all the way around, and I'll see you at the other side. Okay, so we have done the border all the way around. I'm back to the beginning, and now I just want to show you guys how to finish it off, because I don't have enough stitches to make it skip to so here, wait. Okay. So I don't have enough stitches left to like finish the pattern and be even. So what we're going to do is fudge it a little bit, and I'll show you guys how to work it. So instead of skipping 2 at the last one, I'm going to skip 3. And I'm going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chain 5, skip 3, single crochet. And then we're going to chain 3 up, slip stitch in that single, single crochet in the next one, and now we're going to skip 3 again. So we're going to chain 5 and then just slip stitch to that very first single crochet. No, I don't like that. Slip stitch to the stitch so the very first single crochet was in. That looks a little better. Yeah, that looks a little better. And then we are going to fasten off. We did it, guys. And then weave in all the ends. I'm just folding the scarf so I can show you our beautiful project. There we go. Got the edges. I gotta weave in all my ends still. But beautiful lace work and the picots. You guys did a great job. Thank you all for watching. You can tag me if you want when you post your makes. CAITLINLOJO on all the platforms. Alright friends, have a good day.